The Nile River raged. The night was dark. A storm lashed the village. People screamed and ran for shelter. Lightning flashed. In a small hut, a baby girl was born. Her name was Nefer. Nefer's mother cried. It wasn't safe. The village was under attack. She wrapped Nefer in a warm blanket. She kissed her forehead. She knew what she had to do. The mother ran through the storm. She held Nefer tight. She reached a sacred shrine. It was dedicated to the god Thoth. Thoth was the god of wisdom. She gently placed Nefer inside. Please, she whispered, protect her. With a heavy heart, the mother left. She disappeared into the night. Nefer was alone but safe. The shrine would be her new home. Her life would be different. She was destined for great things. The priests found Nefer the next morning. The storm had passed. The shrine was quiet. Nefer was sleeping peacefully. The priests were shocked. They had never seen a baby left at the shrine. The head priest, Pesa, examined Nefer. He noticed something special. Nefer had a mark on her forehead. It was the Eye of Horus. It was a symbol of protection. Pesa knew this was a sign. Nefer was a gift from the gods. The priests decided to raise Nefer as their own. They taught her the ways of the gods. Nefer learned to read and write. She studied the stars. She learned about healing herbs. Nefer was a quick learner. She was eager to please. The priests saw something else in Nefer. She had a gift. Nefer could see the future. It started with small things. Then her visions became stronger. Nefer was the oracle of Thoth. Nefer grew up in the shrine. The priests were her family. They loved her like a daughter. Nefer felt safe. She loved learning from the priests, but she was different. Nefer had a gift, and it made her special. Pasa taught Nefer how to control her visions. He showed her how to interpret them. Nefer learned to meditate. She practiced her skills. She grew more confident. One day, a farmer came to the shrine. His crops were failing. He begged Nefer for help. Nefer closed her eyes. She saw a vision. She told the farmer to plant a different crop. The farmer was skeptical, but he listened to Nefer. The next harvest, the farmer's crops flourished. He thanked Nefer for saving his farm. Word spread about Nefer's gift. People started calling her the Oracle of Thoth. More people came to the shrine. They wanted Nefer's guidance. Nefer's fame grew. People traveled from far and wide. They came to seek her wisdom. Nefer helped everyone. She didn't care if they were rich or poor. A wealthy merchant asked Nefer about his next business trip. Nefer saw danger. She advised him to delay his journey. The merchant ignored her. His ship was caught in a storm. He lost everything. A young couple wanted to know if they would have children. Nefer saw a happy family. She assured them they would have many children. The couple was overjoyed. They soon welcomed their first child. Nefer became a symbol of hope. She used her gift to help others. She brought comfort to the troubled. She offered guidance to the lost. People called her Nefer the Wise. Stories about Nefer reached the pharaoh. He was a powerful ruler. He lived in a grand palace. The pharaoh was curious. He wanted to meet Nefer. The pharaoh sent his guards to the shrine. They summoned Nefer to the palace. Nefer was nervous. She had never left the shrine before, but she knew she had to go. Nefer traveled for many days. She finally arrived at the palace. It was huge and intimidating. She was escorted to the throne room. The pharaoh was waiting. He was dressed in fine robes. He wore a golden crown. Nefer, the pharaoh said, "I've heard great things about you. I need your help." Nefer looked at the pharaoh. He seemed troubled. "Tell me your worries," she said. The pharaoh explained his concerns. The Nile River was low. He feared a famine. He wanted to know if the gods were angry. Nefer closed her eyes. She saw a vision. The Nile would flood. The harvest would be bountiful. Nefer reassured the pharaoh. She told him the gods were not angry. She told him the Nile would flood soon. The pharaoh was relieved. He thanked Nefer. He showered her with gifts. Nefer returned to the shrine. She continued to use her gift to help others. She became a legend. Her story was passed down through generations. Nefer, the Oracle of Thoth, was a beacon of hope for all who sought her wisdom.